All right, let's talk about remarketing. What are we even talking about when we say remarketing or retargeting? So basically, what we're saying is that I'm going to assume that you've maybe watched some of the previous videos. You have some content. You're running content. You're posting content on your business page, and then you're running awareness ads. So you're running it to cold traffic. It's totally broad audience. You're just trying to reach and introduce yourself to your market. You're putting in the address of your business. You're setting a radius around your business, and you're just telling Facebook, hey, anybody in this radius we want to show our content to. We want to introduce ourselves to the market. We want to start to create, that like, no trust factor. We just want to let people know that we exist, what we do, what we're passionate about. We want to provide them value without asking for anything in return, right? So basically speaking, mimicking billboards, TV ads, radio ads, we're really kind of doing the same thing, but on a bigger scale sometimes with social media. So we're able to reach even more people. We're able to give them even more interactive and engaging content than we are with a billboard. And it's a lot cheaper than a billboard, right? So we're really kind of mimicking traditional forms of marketing. Where social media really becomes very powerful is in the remarketing. It's being able to track and pay attention to who's watching that other video content. How long are they watching that video content for? And we want to put them into an audience so that we can show them more content, because we know that through experience, generally speaking, most people are not going to see one piece of content for you and then just say, "Hey, I'm going to buy this. I'm going to get this service." Right? Well, they need to see it over and over. We need to provide value. We need to position ourselves as the authority, as the expert in our field. Because if we do that, if we are able to engage our viewers and really position ourselves as the expert, as the authority in what we do, and then we're providing them value, and we're not asking for anything in return, they're going to respect that. They're going to remember us. They're going to know us. They're going to start to trust us, so that when the time comes, when they're ready for our product or service, they're going to think of us first, because they've seen so much content and you've provided so much value to them over time, right? So this isn't an instant thing. This takes time. It takes time to continuously run these awareness campaigns, but over time, this starts to work better and better and better, and that's really when you start to see a huge return on your investment, right? So how do we do that? We do that through remarketing. How do we do that? So Facebook has a tool called Audiences. It allows us, like I said, to pay attention. Who's watching our video? Who's, how long are they watching our video for? Who's interacting with our Facebook page, right? Who's liking? Who's commenting? Who's sharing our stuff, right? It allows us to put those specific people into different types of audiences, and then we can run ads to those audiences, right? So in this next series of videos, I'm going to show you the most important audiences that you want to create, which will allow you to start remarketing and really start to really nourish the relationship that you've been building with your awareness ads, right? So how do we do that? In my regular Facebook profile, just like we get to Ads Manager, we want to click in the upper right-hand corner on our picture, go to Meta Business Suite. Once we are at Meta Business Suite, we want to make sure that the right business is chosen. If we can confirm that, we want to go to All Tools, and then under Advertise, we want to go to Audiences, right? So this is where we will build all of our audiences. There's a number of different audiences that you can create. What I would say is that I'm going to show you how to create the important ones, but what I would say is that play around with this. Start to create some other types of audiences and really see, and start testing, how do these audiences work? If I start running remarketing ads to our video viewers or, to the people that are engaging with our Facebook page, just test out how these different types of audiences work. But again, I'm going to show you exactly step by step how to make the important ones. And then from there, what I would say is that you can test things out, right? So your page might look a lot different from me, especially if you haven't created any audiences before. What I would say is that make sure that your business is listed here. Chances are it will. I manage a number of different businesses, so I have a drop down where I can choose the different businesses and the different pages that I that I market for. So yours is, it might look a lot different from this. This blue create audience button might be in the middle, right? Everybody's page looks a little bit different. So what you want to do is you want to find this blue button that says create audience. And then it's going to ask you, do you want to create a custom audience, a lookalike audience, or you can pull up a saved audience, right? So it's always going to be a custom audience. And then from here, you can see the different sources that you have options for, right? So I'm not going to create anything right now. In the following videos, I'm going to show you how to create a video audience. So basically all your awareness content that you're running right now to the cold traffic, we want to tell Facebook, hey, I want to pay attention to who watches the videos, and then who watches about 25% or a quarter, at least a quarter of the video content. We want to pay attention to those people. Same thing with our Facebook page. Anybody that engages with our Facebook page, they share our page, maybe they comment. We want to pay attention to those people as well. And then of course, we want to get into our customer list. So we can actually put in our customers, people that have already given you money. Hopefully you are paying attention to those people, right? So hopefully when somebody makes a purchase from you, that you're getting an email, you're getting a phone number, you're getting their data, you're getting their information, so that we can put that list. These are, again, these are people that have already given you money. We can put that information, emails, phone numbers inside of Facebook and create an audience of those people. Not necessarily so that we could show them ads because they've already created or they've already purchased something from you. Or maybe they you know, if you have something that goes along with what they purchased, you can show them ads for that. But what becomes very important, or what becomes very powerful, is that once you have our customer list, these are people that have already given you money. We put that list, we put their data inside Facebook, and then what we can do is we can create what's called a lookalike audience. So basically Facebook will say, you know, we're basically telling Facebook, hey, here's our customers. These are people that have already spent money with us. Examine them. What do you have for data points on them? What websites do they visit? What groups are they a part of? What is their behavior on Facebook? What are they interested in, right? And then go find people that are just like them in our community, right? So that lookalike audience becomes a pretty powerful audience, because the lookalike audience is an audience that we're creating that's really factored off of people that have already given us money. So becomes very powerful, right? So I'm going to show you how to do all that in the previous or in the following videos, right? So that's it for this one. That's audiences. That's how to get to it. That's how you remarket. So when we talk about remarketing and retargeting, that's what we're talking about, right? We're paying attention. We're creating custom audiences of certain types of people so that we can show them our content. So moving forward, when we have a new piece of content, when we post something on our wall, not only are we going to show it to the cold traffic like we have been in the previous videos, but we're going to add another ad set. We're going to duplicate that ad set, and then instead of going to cold traffic, we're going to show that ad to these people, to the people that have already seen the last videos, right? So by doing that, we know that most people are not going to see one piece of content from you and then purchase something from you. They need to see it over and over, and they need to really start to like you. They need to know you. They need to trust that you are the right choice for them. So when the time comes when they need your product and they need your service, they'll think of you first because you provided a ton of value beforehand over the following or the months prior, right? So that is audiences. That is retargeting. In the next set of videos, I'll show you how to make the most important ones for your local business. So I will see you there.